What is happening? Welcome to another pitcher video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, founder of PitcherList.com. And yeah, we're going to talk about Jon Gray. Jon Gray, what a ridiculous run he is on. He has a .84 ERA, went in like a .63 whip or something ridiculous over his last 7 starts. It's insane. He's thrown 43 innings in this time. This includes last night 12 strikeouts, 9 innings complete, game 1 and run, a loss because Jack Flaherty somehow did great things against the Rangers. But how is Jon Gray doing this? And I'm going to show you the 3rd and 4th innings to showcase this, okay? First and foremost, huge shout out to the Rangers for having a camera angle where you can understand horizontal movement. And Jon Gray's slider is kind of acting like that sweeper. Higher velocity this year as well. And look at that. That's perfect. Free real estate outside location. Throws it again at 88, and DeYoung just swings right over it. And then goes fastball up. That's it. We're done. Stacy, I'm done! Paul, get the people in here! Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's the video. Now, that's how good Jon Gray is right now. He throws a slider down and away, and then he throws a fastball up with precision. He also throws a fastball down and away, and like it's just like he's feeling it right now. And there's actually another element to Jon Gray that we didn't see in this at bat. Those are 3 pitches against a righty. One of the major problems has been a lefty, and we're going to see that as well later on in this video. But right now, it's just fastball dominance. He's throwing 97 too. He's not throwing 95. He's throwing like 96 plus. Fastball up and in, beautiful, and that gets an out. Like, incredible. Now against a lefty. What's he going to do against Edman? Oh, it's that! It's a changeup! Jon Gray has been more fastball slider for ages, and as of late, this changeup has woken up. 6 whiffs on the pitch. He finally has a way to get out lefties that is effective. The fastball has been a bad pitch against lefties, and the slider hasn't really been that great over the years, but that changeup is the game changer, no pun intended. Swings over, strike 1. Ah, that's good stuff. That is such good stuff. When are you going to throw it 0-1? It's another one, and he gets the inside corner. That was a miss, but he got it. That's at 90 miles per hour. So you go fastball up now. No, he goes slider down and in. Yes, yes. Okay. I don't know if you guys saw the other video I put out the other day, talking about how sliders down and in are the pitch that people need to be throwing more often, and this is the same thing. 0-2. A lot of guys think, oh, against a lefty, you have a slider that's only good for right-handers. No, that is what the best pitchers in baseball do. Jon Gray, look at that look he's giving, too. Oh, man, he is so feeling it. I mean, I could just stop the video here, but I'm going to give you guys one more inning. But, like, he just demolished Edman with 2 changeups and a slider down and in, right? Like, just chasing fastball. So let's say 4th inning. What are we going to get? Oh, what do you know? Free real estate with a curveball. Why not? Let's just get some extra free strikes in here. You love to see it. He's not going to throw another curveball. Of course not. Like, you don't need to. It's just about 0-0 curveball, first pitch strike, beginning of the inning. Easy. And there's a changeup to a lefty, and what do you know? So let's review this, right? First pitch, like, if you want a quick summary of the new Jon Gray, he's a guy that used to be fastballs and sliders and didn't really have a good way to attack lefties. So what does he do? Curveball for a strike. I call that free real estate. Then he goes fastball upstairs to get to 0-2. And now at 0-2, when he used to be fastball slider, didn't really have a good way of getting them out, he throws this pitch. That's a changeup down at 88 that gets the swing. Either it's going to be a swinging strikeout or an out. Jon Gray is absolutely killing it, and it's little things like that that have made him who he is. Slider, first pitch strike, free real estate. That's against Paul Goldschmidt. What are you going to do now? Throw another slider away? Yeah, he tries. You can actually, right now, honestly pinpoint a fastball down and away. And because I think that Goldschmidt is going to expect another slider, you can steal that one, and then you can set up a 1-2 slider if you want. Oh, but he goes back to the slider. That's front door. I think Goldschmidt, if he is looking slider, does turn the barrel on that. So that kind of tells me he's not looking a slider in that count. I'm curious what you go with. Do you give it in a fastball or just throw another slider? You go in with a fastball, and you can see that he's kind of ready for that one. I mean, that is a little bit of a defensive swing. If he's more ready for that, Goldschmidt can push that to right field. So that might be kind of like the hedging in the bet of Goldschmidt not selling out for a breaking ball. But you see that. You kind of want to go back to a slider, don't you? Oh, fastball up and in. Oh, I like that call. Oh, my gosh. I love it. I love it. You know, in retrospect, I'm thinking about this. So, like, I am saying that he's in this hedging bet zone, right? So, like, there are like 3 mentalities you can have as a hitter. I mean, I'm absolutely oversimplifying this, but you could do this, right? You could say 2 strikes, I'm going to sell out for an off-speed pitch. 2 strikes, I'm going to sell out for a fastball. Or what the best hitters generally do is that they get more defensive and they kind of hedge their bets between the two, and they react really effectively in the zone, right? And they shorten their swings, and they don't try and do much with it, and they don't take the big hacks. They just slow it down. And John Gray could have seen from the last pitch that Goldschmidt was in that because he didn't have a good swing on the fastball, but he wasn't beat by it, and he didn't take it, right? So what does he do? He attacks him with a fastball up and in. That if you're in that state of uneasiness, it is a lot harder to be defensive and get that swing on it, right? Because if it's away, you have more time to be defensive on it and get it on the end of the bat. But if it's inside, you have to swing earlier. And that's why you get this ridiculous swing from Paul Goldschmidt. Oh, my God, just ate him up. And something I talk about a lot. The best pitchers in baseball are ones that are able to sequence, that are able to do what they want to do. And John Gray threw a fastball away, and then he wanted to throw a fastball in, and he did. It's the difference between these young guys with really good stuff who just kind of throw, and the guys like John Gray who are actually pitching. Oh, it's so good right now. Changeup, okay, fine. You missed it away. That's okay. It's all right. Probably another one, honestly. Oh, a slider now. Good. Because you see that changeup at 90 miles per hour, and Gorman thinks, okay, cool, he tried an off-speed pitch for a strike, didn't get it, so now 1-0, he's going to try and attack the zone with a fastball. And Gorman can kind of like sell out for a heater here, and he does, and he gets the slider instead. Good job from Gray. So now he's selling out for that. Oh, you're going to go up and in? You missed. I feel like Gorman is showcasing that he's selling out for a fastball. So if you're going to miss like this, I mean, he's not going to chase, especially a high one. That's a super easy take for him. 2-1. Let's see what we get. Change up, please change up. Yes. And you can see, right? Gorman is selling out for it, and that's why I wanted the change up. Because at 2-1, especially Gorman, once again, hitter's count is going to be looking for a very specific thing. Especially the younger guys generally do more of that, which is fine. You can do that at 2-1. And you can also see, you know, props to Gorman a little. You see the swing, and I know it looks bad, like, oh, he's waving at this, whatever. If you're going to swing, you're going to swing. You don't want to make contact. If you're Gorman now and it's a changeup and you were going for a fastball, you're out in front of it, you don't want to make contact. Why? Because if you make contact, it's going to be the end of the bat and a high probability of it being an out. So instead, look, take your losses. It's a strike. It's not an out. So I don't know if necessarily that's what Gorman is doing. You know, he's just realizing he's beat and he's way too out in front. He's not going to hit this thing. But you don't actually, if you are beat on it, you don't want to swing at it because you don't want to hit it. It's going to be an out, right? Oh. Yeah, Gorman was fastball hunting the entire time, and Gray knew it and beat him. I believe that's a changeup. It's hard to tell. I think it is. It's not enough. No, that was a slider. Slider, beautiful. That's John Gray. He's so locked in right now. I mean, the Cardinals aren't great at the moment, but John Gray is so locked in with this stuff. And, you know, I might be actually underrating John Gray a little bit because I don't think ultimately the fastball is that good and the changeup has been this good, but this just could be a new norm of the changeup being this great, the fastball being this well commanded, and the slider is a new slider that he had 6 weeks ago, and it's just been so good. So, man, it's fun. It's fun. I think the biggest joy I have is watching these pitchers become their best selves and actually manipulate the zone. Take advantage of it. You know, have a game plan and execute it. And it doesn't need to be pristine. You know, it doesn't need to be exactly the right locations. Those things can make a big difference. But generally, if you just put pitches in roughly the right place, especially when your stuff is as good as it is right now with Jon Gray, then like you're going to have this kind of success. And it is so fun to watch it happen. But anyway, that is it. Make sure you leave a comment about who you want to see. I know a lot of people wanted to see this Jon Gray and be like, all right, I want to understand this. Now you do. Thanks for watching. And go back and watch all the other ones too. Seriously, if this is your first time, there are so many other guys that I've covered on this channel, and I will be continuing to do so. So make sure you sub, and yeah, let me know who you want me to see. All right, check out all my stuff at pitcherlist.com. I do articles every single day there. But that is it. So my name is Nick Pollack, and may your BABIP be low and your strikeouts high.